And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Joey Meneses. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about set. And on the mound here this afternoon, Trevor Williams. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And at the plate for Miami, John Birdie. Here comes a pitch. That's in there. And we are underway in game one of the series.
First pitch, 7:06.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Birdie checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Three-two. On the ground to third. On to Chavis. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jose Iglesias.
And Boog, he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Iglesias. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Kicks and fires. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. That's in for a strike. That misses off the outside edge. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Tap to first. And that's just foul. In the dirt. Ruiz on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Nationals Park. And getting the start for Miami, Johnny Cueto.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Cueto, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Up the middle. Arise. Throws to first. One up, one down.
Batting second. No left field. Corey Dickerson.
Here's Corey Dickerson. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. There's a strike.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Our biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Next to hit, Joey Meneses. Had a good eye there. The 1-0. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Lead runner around second. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
One away, runners at second and third. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Alex Call. That's off the mark. Ball one. Dickerson at third. Meneses over at second with one down. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Arise. Gets it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Luis Garcia. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Knocks it down. In comes the run from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Nope.
First offering, and it just misses. Good eye right there. Towards first. Has some trouble with it. Takes it himself. That's the third out. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 2 and the Marlins nothing. Second inning set to go. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The pitch. There's a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The pitch. And ball 1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The 0-2.
1 ball. 2
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Ball 2.
Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now it's filled up. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out to short. Abrams slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper, 3rd on the National League leaderboard for batting average. Slapped foul. Next offering misses, and 1-1. And the right-hander deals, and that one is lifted in the air. and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Man at second here with 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Now one missed. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Next offering upstairs. Nick Fortes waiting for a turn at the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fly ball down the line. Brings it in, and that is that. 1 left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the second. Here's Chavis now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Cueto back to work. Fouled off left side.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Tapped softly on the ground, and foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting in, the third baseman,
Ildemaro Vargas will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. One now. Line drive, base hit.
batting ninth, the center fielder.
Here's Lane Thomas. There's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And the 0-1. And strike two.
0-2.
Vargas, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is downstairs. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And misses inside. This to center field. Chisholm settles under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, DJ.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. There's a strike at the knees.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him. That's the inning. Nationals leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. On to the third inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
Williams back to work. Fortes in his second season, 26 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Righty delivers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Here's Joey Wendell. And there's the strike. The 0-2. Check swing, no appeal.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the 1-0. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if it's
Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Up now for Washington, Corey Dickerson. Dickerson, the former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Meneses. Doubled in his first AB. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. This
one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. A shot to left, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One out, base is empty. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. 0-1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Kicks and deals.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. And another ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Sanchez ranging after it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Luis Garcia reached on an infield single his first time. There's a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first. And that is the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. Digging in, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
And here it comes. Good eye right there.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And a 3-0 finds the zone. And he takes a strike.
Full count.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Fires to first on the run. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias stands in. 0 for 1 so far. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Fouled off to the right.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Nationals Park.
Leading off,
And now the catcher comes up to him. Hebert Ruiz. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strikes, so I'm sure it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And now it's Michael Chavis. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there for strike 1. Chavis drafted as a shortstop. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. And he's already singled in this game. First offering misses the mark.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
There's the strike.
1-1.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back in Washington, D.C. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Cooper in now, takes ball one off the plate. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The right fielder, number 7. Jesus.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Flied out his first time. That's a strike, and that is strike one. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. Hits the fence. Abrams with a relay throw. Slides his hand in there. Save. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at second with one away. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Lane Thomas. And the pitch. And delivers outside.
You know, these Nationals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. The other way, and there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Dickerson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Left-hand hitter waits, and that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. And that misses off the outside edge. Abrams leads off first with one away. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one down the line, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Inside, 3-2 the count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And the righty deals. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Joey Meneses. Chopper right side. Oh, the throw is over his head. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 3. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Steven Okert getting ready to go. Barnes, the right-hander, also getting loose. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
Now this is in the air down the line. Sanchez ranging after it. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging from third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 5-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Johnny Cueto won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next guy deals with that when we get back. Sixto Sanchez takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Right-handed reliever. And that's down and away. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swings and misses. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Sends it to first. That ends the inning. They put 2 on the board on 2 base hits. 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 1. Top of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. Birdie, 33 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Next to hit, Jose Iglesias. And that's in for a strike. Throw to first. Birdie back in on a dive.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the air to left center. Dickerson pulls it in on the run.
The batter number 3, second baseman,
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no
Birdie
strike.
stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And the 0-2. That's a little bit low. The pitch. And that's a little bit high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And it's filled up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. He pulls into second as a run scores.
A couple of singles back to back. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Trevor Williams won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they bring on the veteran Paolo Espino, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 30, Paolo Espino.
And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. First offering misses the mark. One out. Runners at first and second. And now 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Carl Edwards Jr. looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Harvey, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bases loaded, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-2.
Oh, they call it comma, comma, comma. Oh, they call it comma, 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 comma. Oh, back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous. Young girl, big.
Well, we go bottom 6. Up now for Washington, Michael Chavis. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one the other way. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And here is Ildemaro Vargas. That one inside, and that is ball 1. Runner at second, nobody out. Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the batter now, Lane Thomas. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch. 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is C.J. Abrams. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. So 1 left for Washington. They're still out in front, 5-2. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Leading off for the Marlins.
The Fish in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Espino back to work. In for a strike. That's strike 1. And there's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
That's hard hit on the line. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away. John Birdie at the plate. That misses. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball to the right side. Chavis takes it himself, and that is the third out of the inning. Miami down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Matt Barnes.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's Dickerson now.
Leading up for the Nationals, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a swing and a miss there.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And he deals. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Meneses. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Steven Okert getting loose out there. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And it is 2-1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 3. Nobody out. Runner at first. High in the air, out to right. Sanchez gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Alex Call.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Dickerson over at first with 1 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the right-hander deals.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Did not go. Next pitch is outside.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chisholm on the move to his right. Calls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Cooper steps on the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nationals leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Banda.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
The wind of the pitch.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a pop-up. Garcia makes the catch. And there's one away.
the batter number 3, second baseman, Luis.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and the count is even 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-0. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in standing. De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. De La Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Marlins lead one. They trail at 5-2. The left-hander on now, Steven Okert. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 48, Steven Okert.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
The catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sanchez tracks it down for the out.
The first baseman, number 6, Michael.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. And takes low for ball one. And downstairs.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And now the lefty. That's a strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's filled up. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Vargas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a pitch. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On a pitch now for the Nationals, Kyle Finnegan. He's been so good against lefties. Stepping in, Garrett Cooper. Finnegan, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. And here it comes. There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Right fielder, number 7,
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Ball 1, no strikes.
Yep, 1-0.
And that's in for a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike. And he pumps it a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Ripped on a line to center. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
The catcher, number 4,
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.